Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the euro currency. So mostly things that we have discussed recently have been realized. So Christine Lagarde indeed hasn't said anything really supportive for the euro currency. Just all the things that have been announced and said mostly have been expected from the market. So this meeting hasn't brought any surprise. But at the same time, there are lots of important events have happened in these recent 24 hours. So you probably heard about the collision of the helicopter and the plane in Washington. Now experts suggest that it might be the terrorist attack, so it might be not just an occasion. Especially on the background when Donald Trump initiated big investigation of the money spending inside of the government and the Pentagon. So it's, well, some signs exist that it might be not just occasional collusion. Second is Donald Trump has made the recent day. He has imposed finally 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico. You probably saw what has happened with the Canadian dollar, and probably Mexican peso is also stands in the same way. So Old Donny has decided to train on near standing neighbors, it's Canada and Mexico. So that just tells that he is not joking, and that might be some psychological pressure on the euro currency as well, because if he has done this with Canada and Mexico, very easily could be done with the euro. So what actually why I'm talking about this? Because if you remember recently we talked about this grabber on the dollar index in the weekly chart. And since this is weekly chart, there's really some fundamental background should be behind. And now it seems that the tariffs theoretically might be this background. So with this grabber in place, today the last session of the week, if market will close somewhere in the same area, we probably will get it, and it suggests more acceleration on the dollar in the nearest term. This is first moment. Second moment on the 10-year bonds, once again, nothing has happened yesterday, but you could see that the market starts forming the right arm. And with new important tariffs have been imposed, through the weekend, investors will think about this, make the decision. So here's rising of the yields, although maybe it will be not for a long time, just for a few days, but this also could make pressure on the dollar levels as well. By taking a look at the euro currency directly, on the daily chart, action was mostly to the downside, but not really significant, because you can see that the Thursday stands mostly in the same lows as the Wednesday, so we haven't got any breakout. Here is another thing important. By the way, here also you can see MACD coming in touch. So it might be that some bullish grabber to be formed here. This is at least the thing that we need to keep an eye on. But I am now speaking about another different thing. So take a look at the fall time frame chart. Market can't take off of the confidence support. Based on recent speech of the Christine Lagarde, based on the Fed meeting, some Donald Trump activity, you could see that here was made an attempt to going up from this area. And actually, so we said that theoretically you could consider taking the position here, at least some part of it, but very soon it has been over and market return a big down. Yes, we do not have any breakout, we don't have any additional downside sell-off and losses, but this kind of here as you can see some reversal swing has been formed inside of the hourly chart they could show. So as you can see, the swing down is greater than previous swing up. What we could consider here, for taking the long position, I don't like to actually two things. The major one is a grabber on the dollar index. So it might be just some retracement here. But still, speaking about purely in taking a long position, here in relation to this subject, I prefer to wait first getting of the grabber on the daily chart. So if we'll get the bullish grabber by today's session, or maybe on Monday, it's the first moment that I prefer to get. Second, on the hourly chart, I would like to see the reversal pattern is forming. What reversal pattern might be? The same head and shoulders. So here with this volatility, we have some kind of the double head, double bottom pattern. You could consider it like this, but this sometimes happens. And if market will return back to the neckline, start forming a right arm here, forming this kind of the shape, in this case, yes, probably, especially if we will get the grabber today and Monday. From this case, yes, theoretically we could try to consider taking a long position. But if we will see some weakness in the ability of the market to return back to the neckline, stocking here somewhere in the middle, turning to the downside, it directly will show that grabber on the dollar index starts working. And probably when the euro currency also will get deeper retracement. So actually things that we talked about in the weekend. So that's here is might be some deeper drop to the downside. In fact, this stands in agreement with the idea of the double repo. If you remember the weekly chart, we said here's might be the double repo pattern. Just remind you everything that we discussed in the weekend. So that's the things that we need to keep in mind. So don't be really hurry up with it, considering taking a long position in euro currency right now, especially on Friday. So that's probably enough for me for now. Wish you a great weekend. See you.